Hello everyone, Paul here. Today I have my day 5 training, and it's going to be the longest training that I've ever made to this date. And what it basically is I'm covering everything that I've already gone over in the training. So I'm going to go over, how to set up get response, how to set up your lead on get response, and then I'm going to walk you through how to pick an offer on Clickbank and then design a complete funnel with ClickFunnels with that ClickBank offer. So this is a lengthy training, so I do hope you guys find value in it. After this video, though, if you stay tuned, I will give you guys a bonus for watching the complete video. Okay, so let's begin. If you guys missed my last 4 training videos that I released the last 4 days, definitely check those out, because this training is going to be more of a mini review of what I've covered the last 5 days. So I'm going to go over lesson 1, and we're kind of going to go over those fundamentals, because everything I've taught so far I'm going to cover in this video. This video is going to be more of a complete guide to building. We're going to find a ClickBank offer, and then we're going to take that offer and we're going to build a custom funnel on ClickFunnels, and we're going to build a complete funnel. So I'm going to walk you guys through the whole process today and how ClickFunnels actually can help you guys, and why, like I said in day 4 with the lesson, I basically chose ClickFunnels as my landing page builder, and when I walk you guys through this, you're going to see why I've chose this as my preferred landing page builder. And this video is actually going to be probably one of my longest videos, so for those that stay to the end of it, I will be giving you guys a bonus at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. So what I'm going to start with today is the first step is we're going to need to learn the fundamentals of what I talked about in day 1. Okay, so on day 1, if you guys remember, I gave you the basic structures of designing a funnel, the ways of not doing it versus the ways of doing it. So in day 1, I did show you the wrong ways to promote a funnel. So when I'm designing my ClickFunnels funnel with you guys today, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my first page is going to be an opt-in. That opt-in is going to have a name and an email address. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have a picture. I'm going to have a picture right here. And this picture is actually going to be a strategy of mine, to where this picture is going to look like a video, but it's going to be a picture. So we're going to have this picture and a name and email, and then a submit form right here. And what that's going to do, it's going to take them to a thank you page. And like I said in day 1, the thank you page is going to have a video. Now, I suggest doing personal branding, but because it's a ClickBank offer, I'm going to get a video from the affiliate site and put it on the bridge page. So it's just going to be a video that the company provides for us. But what I recommend you guys do is brand yourself. So on the bridge page, most of the time you'll have better results if you just make a video about yourself and talk about the product so they get introduced to you. But for sake of this training today, I'm just going to take a video from the affiliate site. And then after they watch the video, there's going to be a button here, right here, to where they can click it. And then that is going to take them, it's going to take them to the ClickBank sales page. And so that's what I'm going to do today. But I'm also going to show you guys how to link your get response autoresponder so that whenever they put in their information here, it will go to your get response autoresponder. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how to program your messages as well. So that's why this video is going to be a little bit longer than my other ones. I just want to give you guys the basic rundown of how to get this going and how to get more familiar with designing funnels in general and with ClickFunnels. Okay, so before we begin designing our funnel on ClickFunnels, we have to get some basics out of the way. So first we have to go to Clickbank and we have to find an offer. So that's what I'm going to do. And I did a little bit of this ahead of time, so it cuts down on some of my video time, but if you guys are doing this, you would do some little research on what you would want to promote. So we just go, once you create an account, and if you guys have been following along, day 2 I mentioned about Clickbank. So if you guys have been following along, day 2, if you filled out create an account, you should be able to log in by now. So once you're done and you log in, just go over here to Marketplace. And what we're going to do is we're going to find an offer to promote and an offer to create a funnel in with ClickFunnels. So since the cut time, I did already pick one out. But if you guys are doing this on your own, you can browse through all these different categories. And I'll show you the best way to do it. But right now, for the sake of this training, I'm going to design a funnel with the spirituality new age category here. Okay, and there's some pretty good ones here that most people probably overlook. Now we can see here, there's this one that is really popular. This is the one I'm actually going to build the funnel at. But the second place is numerologist one here. This is a good one too. But this one requires you actually to get permission before you promote it. So can't really use this one. So for the sake of this video, we're going to be doing this one. And whenever you're looking for Clickbank offers to promote and to build custom funnels, you want to look at the gravity, and we can see that this gravity is pretty high. This is telling you that it's had a lot of affiliates selling it and making profit off of this opportunity. So this is the one I'm going to use, but there's a couple numbers we want to look at. I mentioned this in day 1, or I mentioned this in day 2. You see there's one-time billings and there's reoccurring. And the average sell you get is $39. So if you get a lot under you, you can create some passive income. So let's first look at the site real quick, see what it's about. Let's look at the sales page. Okay, so what we can tell is, and we can get a lot from the information on the sales page. We have this right here, how to magically manifest real spendable cash starting in the next 24 hours. So we can use that as a headline when we're designing our funnels. So we scroll down, and this page is going to be the third page that they land on. Before this will be the bridge page. So before they get to this page, you guys want to brand yourself. I am going to put another video in front of it, but for most cases, it works better if you guys become the product, and that means you buy the product, you review it, and on the bridge page, you tell them about it. Or you can just tell them about yourself and do your own personal branding. But we can tell that this is a pretty good product. But let's not judge it from that. Let's look at the affiliate page first. Okay, so let's look on the bottom here. We'll have their affiliate page. So we'll click that and see what they offer. Okay. So we can tell that this does get a lot of, it converts well with cold traffic, which when you're building a funnel with an opt-in page, a lot of cold traffic goes through that. So it's a good offer to promote to cold traffic, it looks like. So let's look down, see if they have what they have that can help us out. It's got some testimonials. We've made over 26,000 in the past 7 days. 3,500 clicks, and we've generated over 4,500. So it's pretty good. So you can look at the testimonials if you just go to affiliate page. So right now we're going to click right here. We're going to go to, you want access, because you want to see, just enter your information to get access to the tools. Again, I don't want to make this too long. Okay. So now we have access to the affiliate tools. We have email swipes that we can plug into our autoresponder. So at the end of this training, after I get done with the landing page, I'll show you how to plug in your email swipes. And like I said, this video is going to be very long. And then we have video swipes, which I am actually going to use. So what they give us here is 4 videos that we can use. And these videos that I'm already going to put, I'm going to put 2, but these bottom ones here, I'm going to put these on the bridge page. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, it's good if you brand yourself. But what I've done before I started this video was I downloaded this video and I've uploaded to my Vimeo account. And it's these are going to load on my bridge pages. So I already have that with me, so I just thought I'd show you. What I'm actually going to do, it's going to look kind of like this, and it's going to look like you just click and it plays, but instead it's just a picture. So then they have to fill out the form to watch the video. That's pretty much how I'm going to design it. So now that we got the Clickbank offer, let's get our promotional link. Okay, so to get our promotional link, all we do is go over to Clickbank, we go to promote, and we can grab, now this is a little more advanced, but I'm going to use it for this. For tracking ID, I put CFVSL, which stands for ClickFunnels Video Sales Letter. So I use that for my tracking. So whenever I get a sale, I know that it came from my ClickFunnels funnel. But you can put anything here. You can put, like, if you're doing a solo ad or the solo ad vendor name. So whenever you do get a sale, you know where it came from. So if you got a lot of good progress with that sale, that marketing campaign, you can scale up. So that's just a little bit more advanced. But we just click here to go generate hop link. And right here we have my affiliate link right here. So this link is long, so there's no way that anyone can memorize this. Not you, or not me, or not anyone else that shows interest in it. So what I do is I copy the link, and then in my next day training, I'm going to show you a way to actually track your links. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to use tinyURL, which there's no way to track it or anything, but it shrinks the URL to be smaller, so it's easy to remember. So paste the long ass link right here, and then we just make tinyURL. And there it is. It shrink it down into a new URL. So we just hit copy. And that's the link that we're going to use when we send them to the sales page. So I'm just going to put that right here. And what we can see, what I did right here, I did this ahead of time to cut time. But I uploaded 3 videos from the affiliate page. I got the sales presentation and the 2 small videos that are linking here. So when I have to link the videos, I'll just be using these links. So I'm going to save this, and we're going to move on into start building our funnel. Okay, so before we begin designing our funnels, there's just one step that we need to do first. Now, this step you guys don't have to do, but what I'm going to do, because I want to show you guys how to, integrate an autoresponder into the funnel. So I do recommend you guys getting an autoresponder, because that's the way that you guys can actually communicate with your prospects when they come in. If you don't integrate it with a autoresponder, the leads will just show up in the back office of ClickFunnels. They won't be programmed automatically, and messages won't be going out to them automatically. So you'll still have their contacts, but nothing will happen automatically. 2 extra things I'm showing you in this training is, get response, getting a campaign going, and building up your messages when you get done building your funnel. So what we need to do in this step before we start designing our funnel, we want to create a list name. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over here, and this is get response. It's an autoresponder. I highly recommend it. So we want to create a list name. This is the list name that all the prospects are going to go into whenever you get a prospect coming in. So we need to give a list name. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to call it Magical Transformation Leads. Call it like that, Magical Transformation Leads, and hit create, and there we go, my list name. So now there are some additional steps, but I am going to be walking you guys through that. But we do have my list name created, so now we can finally move on to building our funnel. Okay, so before we begin designing our funnel, there's one last step, because I want to show you guys the complete way of doing it. And like I said, you guys don't have to use an autoresponder, but I do recommend it. So let me show you what happens when you don't use an autoresponder. Anytime a prospect comes in to ClickFunnels and they put their name and email, their information will still show up, but it'll show up in the back office of ClickFunnels. So you can see contacts with the basic membership of $97 a month. You can have unlimited contacts here, so there's no limit there. The only downside here is you go to ClickFunnels and you go to contacts. Okay, you go to contacts and all your leads are listed here. Okay, but the only thing is they're not put into an autoresponder, so automatic messages do not go out. You can go in and you may have to have the upgrade on ClickFunnels in order to download them. I haven't tried yet, but it's, you can go here to download contacts. I don't know if it's going to download or you need the upgrade for it. If you can't do that, then you have to get each email address manually and import them into GetResponse. Other than that, you can email them manually, and if you don't want to do an autoresponder, but it is a little bit more time consuming, and the more prospects you're getting, it's going to take more time. It's much easier with an autoresponder. And with GetResponse, it's $15 a month for the $1,000 contacts, but you don't get unlimited landing page creation. The other one is the the basic one, which is $49 a month, but that'll give you 5,000 contacts with unlimited landing page that you can build. And I'm going to talk about GetResponse and their landing page creator later. I'm going over ClickFunnels because I recommend them over anyone. It is my preferred landing page creator. But anyway, I have to integrate, which I already did, but I'm going to show you guys here. You do this twice to integrate GetResponse into ClickFunnels. So if you guys have GetResponse, I can show you how to do it. You basically click on this icon up here and you go to integrations. And I already have it on here. My integration's right here, but I'll show you guys the process. We would go up here to add new integration. Okay, so whatever your autoresponder is, you'll have to get your API code from that service. If you're using Aweber, you have to find your API code, and all these other ones, you have to find your API code. So since I have GetResponse, I go and I find GetResponse. Okay, GetResponse right here, so we click on GetResponse. Okay, what this needs is your API code. So I'm going to go on GetResponse, and I'm going to show you guys how to get your API code for GetResponse. Okay, so to find your API key, we have to go back to GetResponse. We're going to go over here to where we see the 9 dots. And go down to integrations. And then we go over here to API. And right now you'll see my API key. I have to blur it out because I can't give people access to my API. But it'll be new for you. It'll be blank right here. So what you guys are going to have to do is you have to go to generate API key. And then it's going to show up over here. They're going to give you an API key. You'll copy it here. Okay, so once you get your API code from GetResponse, you're basically just going to repeat the whole process again. So we're going to go over here to that far icon. We're going to scroll down where it says integrations. Okay, and I already have one right here, but we're just going to go to add new integration. Okay, and then we're going to select GetResponse. If you're using a different one, you select Aweber. If you're using Aweber, if you use one of the other ones, you select those. I'm going to use GetResponse. Okay, so then you just need to give it a nickname like I did. I used my name, and then you just paste your API key here, and then you'll hit add integration, and you're set after that. This is only step 1. We do have to do this again when we build our opt-in pages because we got to link the opt-in page to that certain GetResponse. So I'll explain that in a couple more minutes.